Okay, I'd like to call the North Aurora Village Board meeting for Monday, July 20th, 2026 to order. Please join me in silent prayer and meditation. All right, thank you. Please join in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Gaffino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis. Here. Trustee Gately. Trustee Lowry.
Here.
Trustee Salazar.
Here.
All right, thank you. I had a proclamation to read celebrating America's 250th anniversary. Whereas Declaration of Independence was created by the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia in 1776, which asserted the rights of 13 American colonies of self-governance, of freedom, and from the British rule. And whereas under the new nation set forth principles that were built on liberty, democracy, and justice that the Village of North Aurora proudly embodies in our community. And whereas Congress established us U.S. Semi-Quincentennial Commission in 2016 to lead the nationwide commemoration of this anniversary, celebrate the nation's achievements through this significant milestone. And whereas the Village of North Aurora celebrates Independence Day with a fireworks display as an opportunity to bring community together in order to show an appreciation and remembrance of those who fought to make our country free and the formation of the United States of America. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Mark Gaffino, Village President, and the Board of Trustees of North Aurora, do hereby recognize and celebrate the 250th anniversary of our nation's independence, as we identify and acknowledge the communities that have helped shape our nation's identity as we continue to promote and foster growth as a community and a nation. Dated this 20th day of July, 2026.
Recording in progress.
You want me to say that over again, Dave?
Well, I might have it recorded on the other system. I had it, sir.
Audience comments. Anybody interested? Mr. Slaker, good. Consent agenda, Steve.
Thank you, Mayor. There are several items on the agenda tonight under consent, given that our July 6th meeting was canceled. A lot of them are specific to bills list. So if you see items 1 is for the minutes from the 6:15 Village Board and Committee of the Whole minutes, but then items 2 through 3 are our current bills list, and items 4 through 9 are all interim bills list for bills that had to be paid during interim times during this period. We have a travel and business expense for $150 and approval of a contract change order. This is for the Veterans Memorial. On that one, what happened was when they dug up, the foundation for the wall that was there was much larger than anyone anticipated, so we have to do a change order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
Mayor Gaffino.
Yes.
Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
All right, thank you. Under new business, item 1, Steve.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 1 under new business is the purchase of 10 North Lincoln Way. This is another house that the village was able to work with the homeowner and acquire through a contract. Right now, they have tenants that live in the building. Per the contract, the tenants are allowed to stay at the building to basically the end of the year. If they are out of the house and we close before the end of the year, the owner will receive $25,000 as part of the sales contract as a way to move the process faster. The total cost is $250,000. With that $25,000, it'd be $275,000 to purchase the property.
Motion to approve.
So if you buy the leases out, you'd have to own the property, and then once you own the property, you would have to figure out how long those leases stand for, and then pay the owner the value of the leases. The reason for the $25,000 wasn't necessarily to buy the leases out; it was to expedite the process, because the owner of the house didn't necessarily know if they were going to sell the house quickly, but the village was moving expeditiously in that area. So what we looked at is what the value was, and what we bought his other house next door for, the same price roughly, based on appraised value. So we decided to throw $25,000 in as a way to expedite the tenants in a 6-month time frame instead of a year like we gave the people on Monroe. It was month to month. But they've been there for several years, so he's had them month to month for several years.
Once you take the, isn't there like a certain amount of notice that you would give instead of, I just don't understand why we just didn't follow the letter of the law instead of throwing $25,000 at it when it's month to month.
The cost of value at $275 was actually in reason of what that property was valued at. We just wanted the property quicker, so the they've had tenants there for a long period of time, and they didn't want to remove them quickly. So instead of giving them like a year time frame like we did with Monroe, we incentivized them to move faster and have it done within 6 months. That was the logic behind it.
Sorry, the homeowner, I'm not used to the new mics. They do sound great, though. The homeowner really was on the fence about selling the property. He kind of wanted to hold on to it and continue to lease it out, and this is what brought him over the finish line.
Any other discussion? Call the roll.
Second.
Okay, now discussion. Okay.
It just seems like every time we try to buy these properties, is the word getting out that if you hold out, you're going to get more money? Because every time we go through this process, it seems like, people drag their feet, or we think they are, so we throw more money at it. And I don't want to be setting precedent, because there's several other properties we want to buy. So that's my concern, that we're never going to get anybody accepting any first offer, because they know that historically, if they hang on, they'll get a better deal.
Yeah, no, I understand your issue. And what we talked about internally was $275 was the purchasing price internally that we were willing to pay. At the time that we negotiated at $250, we said, why don't we do the $25,000 as an incentive to get you out there earlier? So at the end of the day, I think the staff had looked at the valuation of the property next to it and the valuation of the property at hand, and thought it was in the realm of the appraised value of the house as well. So it was just a way to expedite it. Otherwise, I think they might have looked for a year to have their tenants stay there.
Call a question.
Call the roll.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
Yeah.
Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 2, Nathan.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. This is the special use for the BP gas station at 101 South Lincoln Way. The gas station was recently purchased by new owners who have completed tearing down the old dilapidated car wash and have been fixing up the property. They came in with a request to lease U-Hauls out of the back parking lot where the car wash used to be. Motor vehicle leasing is a special use, so they had to go through the special use process. It would be for 6 U-Haul trailers or trucks parked in the back where the car wash used to be. It went to the Plan Commission in June, and they recommended approval. It was at the Committee of the Whole on June 15th and is now back for its final vote.
Motion approved.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Salazar. Trustee Christensen.
Yes.
Trustee Curtis.
Yeah.
Trustee Gately.
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 3, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is approval for a tree trimming proposal.
Public Works has come up with a 7-year rotation for parkway trees and subdivisions. Staff put together an RFP with a base bid of the Waterford Oak subdivision and the Summerwind subdivision. Orchard Estate subdivision was added as an alternative. 7 companies downloaded the proposals, and we received 2 proposals. Skyline Tree Service had the lowest proposal and has provided the village with excellent service in the past. Staff is recommending awarding the work to Skyline Tree Service in the amount of $28,160.
Motion to approve. I'll second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 4, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is to award a contract for crack sealing. Crack sealing is an important part of pavement maintenance. The purpose of crack sealing program is to prevent the water from infiltrating the subbase of the pavement. $90,000 was budgeted for this project in the motor fuel tax fund. The staff is recommending awarding the contract sealing to Denler in the amount of $77,080.
Motion to approve.
Second. Discussion. Roll, please.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 5, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is agreement with Engineering Enterprises, also known as EEI. The area of the village with the highest concentration of lead service lines is in the area what we call the backyard water main area. This neighborhood is south of Oak Street, west of Willoway, east of Cherry Tree, and Kingswood borders it to the south. Part of the water main project is to relocate the water main from the backyard into the street in front within our right-of-way. This work needs to be done before the lead service lines can be replaced. By moving this project forward, it will give us an increased chance of qualifying for IEPA bypass funding. EEI provided the village with a proposal for design for the water main relocation project. It is staff's recommendation to enter into the agreement with EEI in the amount of $189,893.
Motion approved.
Second.
Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Moving along. Item 6, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This also is an agreement with EEI. The village intends to use funding from the IEPA Water Supply Loan Program. To be eligible for the loans, the village has prepared and submitted a drinking water project plan to the IEPA. The village lead service line replacement project qualified to receive a zero-interest loan with a repayment term of over 30 years. Village staff will handle preparing the bid documents and exhibits needed for the project. EEI will assist with reviewing documents and preparing the required loan application and loan details. This project was not budgeted for, however, the fee can be paid for with the loans. It's staff's recommendation to enter into the agreement with EEI in the amount of $52,300.
Motion to approve. Discussion. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Item 7, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is the approval for a truck purchase for the water department. Staff received a quote for a new Ford F-250 pickup truck from National Auto Fleet Group, which is part of a cooperative purchasing program that the village has utilized before. Their price was $53,662.43. They have a lead time for this truck estimated at 6 to 8 months if we choose to move that way. Staff reached out to Gerald Ford in town, and they were able to find us the same truck at a better price and in stock. We have utilized them with the purchase of our last pickup truck. We have $70,000 budgeted for this purchase. The staff is recommending waiving the bidding process for the purchase due to availability of truck and cost-saving measures from Gerald Ford in the amount of $52,062.63.
Second.
Discussion? That's good work on that. That's nice. Yeah. Discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry, Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Mayor Gafino.
Yes. Moving on, number 8, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This item is the installation of safety railings at our water treatment plants. The water department staff was made aware that safety guardrails should be installed on the mezzanines at both water treatment plants. There is equipment that is housed on the mezzanine and needs to be serviced regularly. Several contractors have passed on working on the equipment, stating that a railing and ladder system is needed to comply with OSHA standards. This also poses a danger to village employees that need to access the same area. Our consulting engineer recommended reaching out to qualified companies for proposals for this type of work. Staff received three proposals for the installation of the rail system and ladder. We have $40,000 budgeted for this project. Due to the best interest of the village and to expedite the work due to safety concerns, staff is recommending waiving the bidding process and award the work to Dom Mechanical in the amount of $34,776.
Motion approved. Second.
Discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Mayor Gafino.
Yes. Item 9, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. This is my last one, I promise. This item is for the approval installation of a flow meter. During our annual EPA inspection at our East Water Treatment Plant, it was noticed that the finished water flow meter was not working. This meter is required by the EPA. The Water Department is acting as the construction management team for this project. This will allow the village to save money on the project and to expedite the repair. The money will be saved on not having to mark up the labor. The village will purchase the water meter and hire Frank Marshall Electric and J&S Construction to install the flow meter. The total cost of the project is $44,140. We have $80,000 budgeted for this project, and staff is requesting waiving the bidding process and approve $44,140 for the overall cost of the project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Christensen,
Yes.
Trustee Curtis, Trustee Gately,
Yes.
Trustee Lowry,
Yes.
Trustee Salazar,
Yes.
Mayor Gafino.
Yes. All right, that concludes new business. Village President report. I have nothing. Trustee comments? Nope. Seeing none. Administrator report.
Just two things tonight. First, we're here at Village Hall, and this is obviously open to the public meetings, but as you know, Village Hall has been closed temporarily due to the restoration and mitigation work that's been taking place. So just to give everybody an update, as of today, we met again as a team just to see where we are with the insurance process. Right now, we have the mitigation report from the company who did the work at Village Hall. We're looking over their recommendations for restoration and working with our insurance company to start restoration work pretty soon. All public meetings are still able to be held here, as the area, the lobby, the upstairs, and the bathrooms on the main floor are usable and in working conditions and sanitary. But we are working from both a combination of remote still, and half of our staff or more are actually working at the Public Works building. And it's been working pretty well. We have signs that we keep out front that tell people if they want to conduct village business, they can come to Public Works. And they've been able to walk right in and right up to the walk-up window. But other than that, I mean, Nathan will tell you one of the things that we did about a year ago is when we put in the building permit system and made it completely automated. That was one of our biggest walk-up things that we had at Village Hall was people with building permits. So the fact that they can do the entire building permit process online now, everything's electronic. You can upload your files, you can fill out the entire permit and submit it electronically. That's really helped well during this time. So things are going well as far as operations. We haven't had any real hiccups or anything, and so far it's working well. But the only downside is based on our conversation today, by the time contractors are lined up, it could be a few more weeks before we get in this building. It could be a month. The issue for us is that obviously all the work is right where half of our staff works during the day, so it'd be very hard for them to work while people are, banging hammers and doing stuff around them all day. So we'll have to figure that out. Second thing was, as you know, our Independence Day fireworks show was canceled, and that the rainout date for that by contract was July 5th. The rainout date obviously also didn't work. The storms left quite a bit of water everywhere, and the company itself, I think, would have had difficulty leaving the product that they already had here overnight to secure that for 2 full days. So with that, we operated under our third provision in the contract, which is to come up with a mutual date to have the show restarted from the beginning. So with that, it looks like we are honing in on August 29th. We looked at Fridays and Saturdays in late July all the way through September. We're trying to find a night that both the fireworks company and the food vendors, a band, and the audio person who does the stage and the sound were all available. Sounds like August 29th was the winning date, so we're getting ready to post that. One of the big issues is when we missed our second date for the rain out, the fireworks company has to reapply for permits, and it takes about 3 weeks, they said, to get all their permits for the show. So that automatically pushed it to early August. And by that time, we had the newsletter coming out the first week, so we thought it made more sense to try to do it in the back half of August so that people know to look for the date on the website and on our Facebook page.
Is that a Saturday?
It is a Saturday night. It'll be same time. We'll have a band. We're looking at 6 to 9 for a band, 5 o'clock start in the park, and then fireworks at 9:30.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Steve. Department report?
No report.
Oh, okay. Motion adjourned.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Oppose the same sign. Okay, we'll be starting community at the hall shortly.